Back to the daily grind, and shout out to the full-time patrons. Make sure to hit subscribe if you're new and hit thumbs up if you're not a baby back bagel biting bitch boy, cause you know what time it is. It's full time.
MMA.
And it's your boy Taco Bell Bunny coming at you with some more of that hot shit from Colby Covington, or should I say Colby Covington. I think after our last video on Colby Covington might fit just a little better. Colby Covington is saying that he is cut from the same cloth as Michael Jordan. Yo, I gotta give it to Colby. He's actually on to something here. Get it, listen. He said, because you gotta take into consideration, Colby Covington's next fight, UFC 225, where's it at? Boom, Chicago Bulls. Yeah, if you didn't know, now you know. Michael Jordan played for the Chicago Bulls, one of the greatest of all time in basketball. He's not fucking with LeBron, but that's another topic for another day. Michael Jordan came through the United Center and he used to dunk balls all over motherfuckers. Pause. You know what I'm saying? That's just what he did. It's part of basketball. He's hitting threes, he's dunking, he's doing his thug dizzle. Michael Jordan, the GOAT. Now, this is where Colby Covington comes in. He said, he's a GOAT, I'm a GOAT. So we're both, not only are we both GOATs, but also Michael Jordan used to dunk balls all over fools in the United Center, and at UFC 225, I'm gonna be dunking my balls all over Rafael dos Anjos' dome in the United Center. So, and now you get the comparison. Michael Jordan and Colby Covington, both GOATs. Also, they're both gonna be dunking balls in Chicago. You did that one, Colby. No, I didn't like that line, but either way, man, it's Colby Covington. I'm not going to make this video too far. All I will say is Colby Covington's going to be fighting with Rafael dos Anjos at the United Center. It's going to be a great fight, a great night of fights, you guys. This is going to be a fun card. UFC 225, of course, headlined by Yoel Romero and Robert Whittaker, but probably the most controversial figure on the card is of course going to be Colby Covington. You got CM Punk, but yo, there's not too much in this video, so I just want to just chop it up for a second about Colby Covington, because I just watched the interview and it just popped up on my, up next. It's not like I was like, I can't wait to see another Colby, can you please talk for me? No, it was just a new Colby Covington interview. It popped up on my shit, and in it, like I've been saying, Colby Covington said, yeah, man, he was talking a lot about, wrestling, not fucking actual wrestling, collegiate wrestling. I'm talking WWE, rock bottom, stone cold stunner, choke slam wrestling, WWE type shit. And Colby Covington with American Top Team and his coach Dan Lambert, or the owner of American Top Team, Dan Lambert. There's some other guys, Bobby Lashley, that are fighters, but a lot of these guys venture into wrestling. Now, some of you might not know this. You all know about the WWE, but there's other brands, right? You all know about the UFC, but there's Bellator, there's World Series of Fighting. Well, that's going on with the WWE now, right? And I don't know all about it because I don't watch it, but there's the WWE. I think there's like Ring of Impact, TNA, I don't know, Tits and Ass Wrestling. No, I don't know what the TNA stands for, but there's different wrestling organizations. And so a lot of the guys from AT&T, I believe, actually already went and had like a MMA versus wrestling, but it wasn't in the WWE. It was in one of the smaller shows like Ring of Combat or TNA, right? Colby Covington has literally already did some professional wrestling shit. Some of you might remember when he went in there with Tyquil Woodley. There was some big fat black dude that he was pretending was Tyron Woodley, and Colby Covington fake knocked him out in the first round. By the way, Colby Covington, all of these fucking underground wrestling events you're going to, tell me where your queens of chaos are. They there cheering you on when you're in there fucking faking like you're a WWE? Let's go, Colby! The porn stars that Colby Covington was lying about banging. I'm just saying, like, I don't see where they fit in. Like, this dude's got to train to be an MMA fighter. He's also training to be the next fucking Stone Cold Steve Colby and shit. Like, having orgies with porn stars in WWE don't really mix. I mean, unless you're paying and shit, of course. But I'm just saying, he's a raw, steel, American sex appeal. I get all my cardio by banging porn stars. Like, no, nigga, you get all your cardio because you're a straight savage. And I'm not talking about like backyard bandit type savage. I'm talking about this nigga Colby Covington is dedicated. I don't care what none of you motherfuckers say. But if you can be a top level MMA guy, You got to be in the UFC, be fighting for a title. Say what you want about Colby. He's very high level, one of the best welterweights in the world. And unfortunately for a lot of you guys, Colby Covington very likely could win this fight versus RDA. Former lightweight. I'm telling you right now, this is not a good matchup for RDA. Rafael dos Anjos is coming up from 15 pounds under, and he's going against one of the best wrestlers in the division. If Colby Covington gets his hands on Rafael dos Anjos, he very likely can fold him like a lawn chair. You know what I'm saying? He can very likely fold RDA. I would not be surprised if he folded RDA and tried to hold him down. Now, it's not going to be exactly like a lawn chair, you know, because lawn chairs are kind of hard to fold. No, that's a joke. But what I'm saying is Colby Covington's a big guy and he's a wrestler. Not a good matchup for RDA. Now, a lot of people want RDA to get the job done, but I'm just telling you guys, if I was putting my money on it, I'd probably be betting on Colby Covington at this point. But let's fast forward back to where this video was really going, because we were talking about the WWE for a second, right? Colby Covington has already shown that he is fucking DTW. He's down to wrestle. This guy loves the WWE. He literally, in this interview that I'm talking about, he said it again, and I've heard him say this before. Like, yeah, I really want to go to the WWE. That is my goal. That's my end game. His end game, all of you guys that fucking hate Colby, he literally don't give a fuck, because he doesn't give a fuck low-key about, you know, the UFC. He does give a fuck about the UFC, but what I'm saying is that's not his end game. This dude, Colby, wants to take everything that he has right now, even if you just fucking hate Colby Covington, whatever it is. He wants to take all this fucking clout and energy, and if he gets this title, to the WWE. He said it in multiple interviews. Colby Covington's end game, he wants to be a WWE champion. Fucking, I'm dead serious. Well, if you don't know that, then now you do. But I'm just saying, like, to me, that rubs me the wrong way. Because it's like, and kinda, it doesn't rub me the wrong way, because if you're the UFC, it makes sense, you know, because you wonder, like, okay, so we got this guy, Colby Covington. No one really fucking likes him as far as the fans and the fighters are concerned. He's a heel. Everyone hates Colby. We get it. But now he's getting a title shot, so clearly everybody doesn't hate him, right? Or he wouldn't be getting that opportunity. If the UFC really fucking hated Colby, he might not be getting that title shot, but it sells. Colby Covington's gonna sell, and UFC wants to make money. So even if they don't, guess what? Colby's probably getting the shot because people want to see him fight, people want to see him lose. But this is my thing. What happens when Colby Covington fights RDA, and he's gonna have to fight Tyron Woodley? And this is another thing. You know how I said Colby might fold RDA? What do you think Tyron Woodley's got coming? You guys think Tyron Woodley's just gonna fucking come and walk through Colby? You got another thing coming. You guys remember one of the last people to beat Tyron Woodley? Rory McDonald. I'm just saying, Colby Covington's going to be presenting something in here Tyron Woodley hasn't saw in a while. That's all I'm saying. So Colby Covington doesn't have a terrible matchup against RDA or Woodley. So now that brings me to my fear. What if Colby Covington beats RDA, beats Woodley, and now he wants to go to the fucking WWE, right? And now we're just going to have to hope either he vacates and goes, or we're going to have a tied up welterweight division. Just going to see. I mean, the WWE is low-key scripted, so maybe Colby Covington can fight in the UFC and Ooh, he might be the first person to successfully fight in the WWE and UFC. Well, Brock Lesnar did that. Okay. But I'm just saying, that's the type of shit Colby Covington is on, bro. He's trying to get this belt, probably because it's going to make him a bigger WWE star. The shit Colby Covington's doing right now, he's taking it to the WWE. So if he gets our welterweight belt, we're going to fuck around. He's either going to vacate it, something like that, man. All I'm saying, long story short, Colby Covington, all of this momentum, it looks like his end game is the WWE. So that's kind of weird to me. You know, but at the same time, I look at it like this, right? Maybe Colby Covington's bringing new fans to the sport. And it might not be the right kind of fans. I don't know. But he is bringing new eyes to the sport. People said the same thing about Conor McGregor. Like, you know, before Conor McGregor came, there was a lot more respect in the game. The fans were even more respectable. Now people, what do they say about Conor McGregor? Even the people that didn't used to like him, they all put some respect on his name. Yo, he did great things for the sport. We all could be making more money because of Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor brought more fans to the sport. It might not be the fans you like. It might not be the fans that bow every time somebody fights. You know, before you guys fight, we're bowing. Those ain't the type of fans Conor brought or that Colby's bringing. But the fact is, he's bringing more fans. Colby Covington goes and does WWE or TNA wrestling. Guess what he's doing? Bringing fans to the UFC. And you know, it's really like combat sports, man. They're coming together on some really smart shit. Then you know what I'm saying? All of them. Boxing and WWE. It's like a family thing. And now this, you guys can cut the video off because I'm still just talking a little bit. This comparison might go over a lot of your heads, right? Bloods and Crips. I've used these people. When I was growing up, there was a lot bigger deal. The Bloods and the Crips, right? You were a Blood, you didn't mess with the Crips. If you're a Crip, you don't fuck with the Bloods. When we were growing up, boxing didn't fuck with UFC. UFC didn't fuck with boxing. But at some point, they started to realize, hey, if we stop shitting on each other and we start helping each other, we can make green. Red and blue, they don't fuck with each other. But when they come together, they make green. Boxing and UFC, they don't fuck with each other. But when they come together, Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather, they make money. And you can take the same thing with the UFC and the WWE. If the UFC's telling everyone they're fake, and they're over here telling the UFC you'll never have stars and this and that, they're fucking, you know, shitting on each other. But they're coming together and making money. So when you got guys like Colby Covington, who can have fans from the WWE and UFC, you got guys like Conor McGregor, got fans from everywhere. Guys like CM Punk, you might not feel like he deserves to be in the sport, but if he's putting in the time, guess what he's doing? Bringing over fans. And just to tie all this together, I've even saw take the UFC out of the equation. Hell, Floyd Mayweather's fought in the WWE. He fought like the Big Show, and you know what I'm saying? So to me, it really seems like these guys at the top, you know, in boxing used to shit on the UFC. The UFC used to shit on boxing, and they still do occasionally, you know, because boxing isn't like the UFC. It's not really one person up here. Dana White can be cool with Floyd Mayweather and Leonard Ellerbe and still fucking hate Oscar De La Hoya's guts. But the UFC is still winning because we're still getting some boxing fans. You know, whenever we're fucking with CM Punk and Brock Lesnar and Ronda Rousey's going over, guess what? Mixing fans and making money, making each sport bigger instead of hurting each other. So with that being said, man, it is what it is. Colby Covington's cut from the same cloth as Michael Jordan. No, that's what this whole video started out as. But hey, man, it is what it is. I didn't get a lot done, so I'm rambling today, man. And as far as my boy Stamina MC is concerned, you're welcome. No, I'm just fucking around, dog. Let the full-time family know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. I'm out. And as always, thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button and also hit the notification bell right next to it so you're notified every time I upload a video. I'm out.
This is #1 bullshit.